Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. Let's go ahead and roll into the Festival of Battles. Let's give it a try with Tech Gogeta. So, again, just to, just remind people, clarify, whatever it is that we want to say. Remember that the real strength that we're going to get from the Vegeta and Trunks, like their ability right here. Let me just flip over quickly. So the big strength we're going to get from this effect, this is a Festival Battles ability, right? There's some people want to stick their head in the sand. We're not doing that here. We're going to like test this out. Festival, we could see the full effects of this. This is really going to be most impactful for characters who like are very strong, but like not stacking in some way. So this character, they're already stacking attack the whole way going through the event. So Gogeta should do good damage. He's going to be Rainbow Orb changing. But what we're going to look at specifically is this defense right here might make a huge deal for this character. So let's give it a try. There's a lot of different characters. We could do showcases in here with Vegeta and Trunks, giving them a try. A lot of people were pointing out to just run Blue Goku as a lead. In specific setups, we could just run Blue Goku and Vegeta for a little bit of extra leader skill stats. This is a setup we definitely can do that and still have double Vegeta and Trunks. So let's go in. This is not like a, oh my god, we must win at all costs run. Because I don't know what Tech Gogeta is going to look like deep in this fight. I don't know. I do not know how good Tech Gogeta is going to be towards the end of this fight. For all we know, we get to like, one of these later phases and we're just going to get our asshole blown inside out. Could easily happen. Damn, I want to... That sucks. I mean, they are the showcase character, but I'm gonna just don't worry. We're gonna get a chance to super with them in 2 seconds, but I definitely don't want to miss any opportunities. Like the main point of this video right here is like, let's get all this extra defense from Vegeta and Trunks, right? Like every time Tech Gogeta themselves, they're supering, we're gonna be getting that extra attack, but we want the defense too, which this is also gonna give us. I mean, I'm now like fully warmed up in these festival runs with Vegeta and Trunks and stuff like that. So, I mean, if Tech Gogeta is capable of holding his own, we could easily win this run, right? But it just matters if Tech Gogeta is able to hold his own or not. I don't know. I mean, I think what we definitely are going to use Tech Vegito to wipe out the enemy Tech Vegito, right? Like, we got to do that. Past that, oh, yes, that's so good. So now we'll get a stack right here. Nice. Yeah, remember, any super attack they do in base right here, we are attack stacking with them. So they'll be able to, this is the type of unit that Vegeta and Trunks are really going to help, by the way. Because, what is it that everyone says? Like, when I see people who are struggling in this event, what is it that they say? They go... I lost to bad orb RNG. That's like the most frequent thing you're gonna hear people saying. The major reason for this is because, of course, like the best characters to use in here are these giant orb hungry fusion characters like this. Especially the 7th anniversary LRs are gonna be super important. And so like people are, they're gonna have these characters and they're gonna have no orbs to give to the 7th anniversary LRs and then the 10th anniversary fusion, stuff like that. Tech Gogeta is a Rainbow Orb changing unit, all right? So, both in base and transformed. So with the Rainbow Orb changing here, that will also make it easier in some of these other characters. And Vegeta and Trunks then giving them the defense to be able to really handle business later on could be good. All right, I guess I'll just go ahead and cut right here. I'll probably start coming back, I guess at the Daima phase. For a while, I was in the videos, I'd come back at Physical Goku. Really, there is... So the first phase that's difficult... By the way, Fat Boo is not hard. He's weak. Like he's a complete pussy. The first phase in here, where there's actually, like, a challenging boss who is, capable of doing something, is Techo UI Goku, right? Techo UI is the first boss we'll fight that's, like, a real boss in here. And then there's Physical Super Saiyan Goku, who is as well... And then we go into the Daima phase from there, and then the 2 fusions are afterwards. I might just start coming back at the Daima phase because that's where things truly get difficult. So I guess I'll see you guys in 3 hours. Oh, well, we'll let them continue doing their attacks right here. This is the smartest way to go through this, by the way. Is like early in these runs, right? The bosses have so little HP, it's tough to stack with every character. That's kind of like one of the secret like challenges right here. Like, right, like Tech Vegito is going to get no attacks back there. Like, this event would actually be way easier if every boss's HP was doubled up to, like, you know, phase 40 or something like that. The run would actually be much easier because you'd be able to get all these stacks. Damn, we got the hidden potential system and they'll kill. That costs Vegito a stack. But the run would actually be much easier if it was like that, right? So, you know, running Vegeta and Trunks oftentimes in slot 2 is going to be good here because it's going to give us then an opportunity to actually be able to get some supers with some of these other characters, right? Which I'm going to try and do, like, right there. So, all right. Blah, blah, blah. Blabbered on long enough. Sorry. Let's come back at the Daima phase now. All right, chat. I do not know, man. What do y'all think? Should we go into Gogeta right here? Just to be on the safe side? I don't know. I think my Tech Goku really should have a little bit more stacks. Vegeta and Trunks could probably handle business if they crit. This is kind of scary. I could envision just, you know, getting orbs with Vegeta right here, and then this Goku living with a sliver of HP. And this would mainly be, chat, him living with a sliver of HP. Let's go. Let's just YOLO. We're two and a half hours in. Let's just YOLO, dude. Right? Let's just YOLO. No reason not to YOLO 2.5 hours in. Vegeta and Trunks, if they crit for us, we're good. I think if Goku and Vegeta get their additional supers, we're good. Okay, they're critting. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Yep, we got the 70% is a super. It's just scary because it's like, you know, like our chances to kill right here were very, very high. But, like, taking a chance, you know, 2.5 hours in, you know, that gets the tingle and then the ball sack right there. Yeah, so they crit. So it looks like, oh, yeah, it was super easy. But, like, they could have just not crit on any of these, right? And then we would have been in trouble. Okay, well, that sucks, because I would have rather Tech Goku actually been able to get some supers in, but whatever. Alright, here we go. Everyone's favorite, Daima phase. What the fuck is this? Huh? Oh, okay. Well, hang on, chat. We'll actually be able to link up Vegeta and Trunks and Evolution, or, well, Blue Vegeta. Yeah. I mean, this is obviously what we do right here. This is not like a mega crazy Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, by the way. Like, he's strong, but this is not like the God version we sometimes have. I'm gonna hit this. Let's hope, I mean, this boy's gonna need to get counters and shit for us, right? We'll have Gogeta next turn. Let's attack Daima Goku. Should I use this right here? I think, oh, the only thing, though, the father-son Gallic guns, because I didn't bring, like bringing one more Future Saga character can make it to where the father-son Gallic guns are pretty simple. Maybe I should have ran Rose instead of physical Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Like, it's a thought, right? I'll do it. I'll do it. To be on the safe side, I'll drop it. If Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta does his counter right there, too, I mean, we're going to be looking to be in a very good spot. Oh, wow. We also had the Dokkan attack. I might not have needed to do that. All right, let's hit these. I don't mind being, like, super, I don't know, cautious. This video, I mean, Tech Gogeta, I'm not super sure how good easy a Tech Gogeta is going to be here, right? This video, I don't really, I'm not feeling a lot of pressure to win, right? It's what can Tech Gogeta do? All right, great damage right there. Wow, look at Glorio, dude. If we get the counter on Glorio, that boy might be done. That boy might be D-O-N-E. Done, done, done. Wait, did we counter? No. Okay, but we tanked it like nothing. All right. Okay, well, okay. All of a sudden, I'm very glad I used the father-son Gallic gun then. Absolutely. Sheesh. Failed the counter. Well, I guess that was a good spot to fail the counter where we were just going to tank it anyway. Right? I mean, we could be going up against AGL Gogeta in a bit, and, you know, if we don't counter it, we die. So that would be no good. Blue Vegeta probably will kill Glorio, though. Glorio is very low, right? We should be good there. 128. Okay, not bad. The other thing I really like about Blue Goku and Vegeta, by the way, when I go through the event, this character is not a priority to me whatsoever, and they look like this every time. I float them the entire fight. Like, I don't like focus on giving them no stacks or nothing. And then we still get to this point, and this is what this fucker looks like. Right. And then this is the best value I've ever gotten out of Blue Vegeta is in Festival Battles for sure, too, by the way. He kicks ass in here with all these guaranteed crits and additional supers. Yeah, I don't know. Did we even need to use the... Maybe we didn't. We probably won't kill Daima Goku here. Let's get Tech Gogeta out. Let's here we go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get him out.
Goku でもベジータでもない。俺は貴様を倒すものだ。
All right. No super kid, huh? We can float Tech Vegeta. We're okay. And we have 3 rotations of Gogeta at full power. Which means we have 3 rotations. That will take us all the way through the Gogeta phase, which will be good. Alright, let's do this. Okay, I hope that Gogeta doesn't just slaughter Daima Goku right here. Because I do want Tech Goku to be able to get some supers in. Here's what Gogeta looks like, by the way. 1.4 million defense. You know what we'll do, chat? Hang on. Let me go ahead and, let me pull up an old showcase. Let's just take a look at what Tech Gogeta is looking like. I think that this would be good if I could put in front of you guys a direct example of what he looked like previously. Alright, chat. Here we go. I'm pulling up. This is my showcase from when Gogeta first EZA'd. Let's hone it. Look at these stats, dude. I mean, keep in mind, look at the team. You know, this was a 200% lead team we're on. Whereas, well, to be fair, right now, Tech Gogeta has what? He's only getting 170 from Vegeta and Trunks. And then he should be getting the 220 from Blue Goku. Right, is what we're getting. But, like, look how much higher his stat... Look at his stats here compared to what we've got over here, right? Like, you could see the defense. I mean, this is not a defensive stacking character. We basically have 1,000,000 defense on this guy straight from Vegeta and Trunks, which is huge. Like, that is actually a huge deal. 1,000,000 defense on a character that's guarding and has massive damage reduction and shit. Like, that's obviously a big deal. But, I mean, keep in mind, you know, the type of environment we're in, where bosses and normals after this phase are going to be 7,000,000 and shit. Alright, so this will buff Gogeta up a little bit more. Dude, I'll tell y'all, I am having so much fun with these Vegeta and Trunks videos. I imagine people are going to really like these, because, you know, I know people, like, they don't like festival battles, but people like watching someone else do festival battle and seeing the results of characters stacked up, right? People do seem to like that a lot, seeing characters stacked up, so, you know, we could see what Gogeta's going to look like. Now, I did get, I maybe didn't click and show how many supers we did with base Goku and Vegeta. I probably should have did that. God damn it, but alright, whatever. I did at least 50, 60 supers with Tech Goku and Vegeta. 80 million right there, okay. That's not bad. I mean, these are guaranteed crits. He's Rainbow Orb changing. He's giving us the Scouter, right? I think a super attack from this point on would kill him, but I don't think any of the normals will be an issue for him. Yeah, this is crazy. Like, he kind of is like, you know, like this guy, this is a character that maybe can really be helped. No hidden potential system is good, because that way we could get an extra stack with this guy. That's perfect. 70 he's up to? Okay. Chat, this could be a win. I probably didn't need to use, oh, that's good. Yes. Yes. Him living with a sliver is awesome. I probably didn't need to use Blue Vegeta's active, maybe. Maybe we should have held back on that. Alright. Right away, huh? Oh my god, this is on. Well, I mean, this is the character of the showcase, right? I'm sorry, guys. The old one mogs. It does. The old one is better. I think the 2021 one is better, for sure. Yeah, I do think so. Do we pop Gogeta's active here? Probably not, huh? Oh, wow. So am I gonna float... Does that mean that float Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta right here? Seems criminal to do that, but yeah. I would rather... I don't want to put... Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta could fail the counter. I don't even want to do that. I think I'm going to do this. Yeah. Okay. Because Vegeta and Trunks, I mean, they'll eat this for free. Yeah, we're going to keep this. We'll use the active with him next turn. We'll be able to transform into Vegito and use the active, but I'm probably not going to use Vegito's active for another 2 turns or whatever, right? Okay, let's hit this. I mean, yeah, this is fine. And then I'm going to save the Rainbow Orbs for Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta instead. Yeah. Okay. We're looking good here. I don't know if we have quite enough damage. I kind of regret using Blue Vegeta's active, especially since we killed the Daima phase in 2 turns. I do kind of regret that. Yeah, that's like the strongest super in the game right there. Double digits easy before they attack. You know the timeline calls this character bad, by the way? Dude, it really is. Like, we really do just repeat, like, history. Like, I remember when this character got hated on like crazy in 2022, dude. Same shit. This character, this juggernaut of a character getting hated on. Unbelievable, man. Yeah, back in, because, well, I mean, 2022, to be completely fair, it was a little bit different, though, because the character wasn't on global when the worldwide download celebration was going on, right? So, I mean, so, like, you know, we were in the Cooler movie, and, you know, Tech Super Saiyan Goku you know, worldwide, and like Global didn't have this character, so it's like I guess it's a little bit different. All right, man, I'm a little scared, honestly. At Tech Vegito, his counters will be able to hit really hard, even with the Gogeta active up, even with if we're not using Vegito's active, but hopefully, if we want to get really lucky, maybe, like, okay, so next turn, like, Gogeta does, like, 1,000,000 normals in slot 2, but he's super in slot 1. I don't know if Tech Vegeta will be able to eat the super from Gogeta. Probably not. I didn't, like, go that crazy with defensive stacks, right? Oh, you know, floating Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta could end up being very smart, actually, because that means we could get we'll have Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's active lined up. Yeah, that actually might have been huge. I didn't even really intentionally do that, but that's going to work really good for us. This guy's active. Remember, he's not, I mean, his numbers are still good. Like, I mean, him still breaking 100 million, even without a Super Saiyan 4 next to him. And usually I have more stacks on this guy, too, than I usually do. But he's still very crazy, right? Normal's fine right there. Yeah, good damage anyway. Nice. Okay, alright. Oh, this is very good for us, chat, yeah. Blue Vegeta is still guarding. So he's 100% safe back there. Yep. He's guarding, so he's completely safe. Tech Gogeta does have to get a Rainbow Orb, by the way. Tech Gogeta should be fine. I mean, if Tech Gogeta dies right here, then, I mean, it's, you know, then he sucks for the fight, right? Like, it's not a big, that's, you know, whatever. I'll walk away with pride in the showcase if he dies right there in slot 2 normals. I know, remember, Tech Gogeta, here, let me put his kit up on let me put his kit up real quick. 1 second. Okay. So, don't forget with Tech Gogeta, he does have, where is it? Yeah, this right here. Right, which obviously we're not gonna have active, but I'm not putting him in slot 1. I'm not putting him up against a 27 million. He's not living a 27 million super, duh. Like, if he wants to handle some normals, that could be very good. And he does get 50% defense for 3 turns from his 18 keys, so we've got a stack of that up. And then every one of his 12 keys gets him 50% defense as well. Alright, and we'll hit this right here. Okay. Alright, chat, let's go. Remember, Tech Gogeta is bond of parent and child, by the way, because it's a Goku and Vegeta. So that means Vegeta and Trunks, when they attack, they're going to give Tech Gogeta even more defense, right? The bond of parent and child, what is it, 30% defense or whatever it is? That is going to trigger when Vegeta and Trunks attack. Alright, if they want to give us some crits, man, that'd be, like, so fire. I'd be, like, so down for that. Damn. Okay. We're going to need Tech Vegito to do some shit here, dude. Or else we could be in trouble. I guess, to be fair, I probably will be content to call this video a W no matter what happens after this turn, because we will see Tech Gogeta against juiced AGL Gogeta normals, 10 million normals. If he's able to handle that, we're good. Because that means he'd be fine against Tech Vegito's normals as well. The super would be cooking Tech Gogeta, there's no doubt about that. Alright, 80 million is great, sure. Remember, we got true type advantage, so we'll get a little bit of extra damage there. Yeah, nice, okay. I would really love a hidden potential system from him. Normal will be fine, because it's going to be a guaranteed crit. Just give me a hidden potential system right here. Would be huge for us. Damn. Okay, well, let's see. Ah. He doesn't quite have the juice. That's with a double Vegeta and Trunks the whole time. Okay, okay. I mean, yeah. I mean, it is what it is. All right, chat. I mean, you know what's funny is if he was able to just like double digit tank those, that was shaping up. That could have been a win. Yeah, okay. I mean, and all, like, I was not missing Vegeta and Trunks stacks or anything like that. And I mean, I think for sure for this guy to have been effective at the end, a double Vegeta and Trunks is definitely what we would have needed. So, like, he's not quite able to handle it all the way at the end. But that's okay. I mean, there's a lot of other showcases we'll do. Let me know what you guys thought. I'll catch y'all next time.